around forever. That's why church got in bed with the state, because church and state. When our state gave our church a 501c3, a tax exempt.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? We are in Pit Bull Stadium, just outside Miami, the home field of the FIU Panthers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida International Panthers. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the Louisville Cardinals offense comes out of the field for the first time today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. While opening drive, and they are now backed up 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Cardinals. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So FIU's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this could be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Gilliam. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Gabriel. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Back to throw again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. That's good timing when a receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Gilliam. He's got him looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking downfield, it's Gilliam. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Louisville. A huge defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded kick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Base 27, John. Base 27, John.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Hands off to the left. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And their first play of the drive now coming up in the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. What a catch and run by the junior.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
That's caught and Sneed. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I love the call here with the wide
receiver screen, where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Snead.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Cardinals with 1st and 10 here. Design quarterback run. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage. And a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Three guys up front lined up, and it's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff heading left. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll run it to the left. He's past the marker and still going. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Heading left after the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive now coming out from the 29. A screen to the wide receiver. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Ncaa. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Over the middle and incomplete. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Cardinals will send their punt team off the field. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And that run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Dropping back. It's Gilliam. Gets rid of it on the move. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Second down. We're going to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense was given a short field. Now the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Back's got it again. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Dropping back, it's Gilliam. Defense is coming after him. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass this time. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Bringing pressure. He lets it go on the move. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Cardinals will kick this away to start the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Gilliam. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home. After the sack on first down, it's second down.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
And now the defense able to bring it down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the right side on the toss. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Gilliam. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Here we go on 4th down. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Panthers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Cardinals begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the sticks. And Snead tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the Cardinals will line up here on 1st down and goal. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher 2nd down on the way. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a one. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? It's a run to the left. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Gilliam. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Fighting off the defender. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides. But they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
22.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. There's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Tight end goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The shotgun handoff here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Try for the 2-point conversion using the jumbo formation. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take it.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. So the unusual 4th down decision has given this offense a golden chance here. 1st and goal as they start the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Touchdown, Florida International. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the 2-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion.
No good. That keeps the score. Florida International 42, Louisville 23.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Cardinals bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Using his legs, it's Banks. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it. Not much on that play, brought down short. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's long. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And the route is on. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here's the point after attempt. Looking to throw. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he'll be brought down.
The point conversion is
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense getting set. It's second down. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very sacked. It's a wash back to the 6.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the Cardinals will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Leaning on the run game here. He finds some space. Oh, what a spin! Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Incompletion brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle, but first down. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Makes the catch. Can he get in? fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. The fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on 4th down, late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, FIU.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Excellent field position here for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it falls incomplete, and as the clock hits 0-0, that's it, game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
welcome everyone to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on last year's national champion, the Florida International Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Now the play fake. The sure hands, it's Pedrino. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Running to Green. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to pass, it's Moffitt. Completes it in the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Panthers offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
Now, he was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a vertical. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. FIU set up with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Swings it out to the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Looking to throw, it's Gilliam. Got his man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the 1st down.
Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, Working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking for a man. It's Moffitt. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back in the 10.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on it.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. He's looking to pass. Under fire. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Looking to throw, it's Moffitt. Gets it out fast. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. Creates a little space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
First down for the offense.
That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for the big play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This time, he's got it.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He breaks the tackle. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Plows through the defense. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He's going to let it go. He caught it, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers!
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Guys, FIU ready to go. Work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Has to get there to move the sticks. He'll He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. So going for it on 4th down is one thing. Quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or get their quarterback on the perimeter or give him a run-pass option. But not this offense. They believe in their guys up front to get down in a three-point stance and drive off the ball, and it works out.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. They'll try to slam it in. He's going for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal, you got to turn around, pivot to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
He'll bring it out. It's Riddick. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Looking downfield, it's Moffitt. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Buffaloes heading quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Makes the catch. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Colorado. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out.
Number 10 set to kick this one away.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Banks. Gets it past the marker. Discards it with the stiff arm. Flying down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, FIU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Moffitt. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Safe completion on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. Hits him in stride at the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Moffitt. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That pulls them to within 15. 28-13 the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. The offense will quickly use a timeout. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida International offense is back on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they get it out to the 36. A
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Extending the play. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Making side adjustments here. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's long. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and the fullbacks don't run long routes. Most of the time you keep those guys short off of a little play action or a run fake. Gets the catch, secures it, gets a little bit of yardage.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll try the left side. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense getting set for first down. Wants to pass. Makes the grab. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And, man, that's frustrating for an offense. You got a little something going. You had a little bit of momentum, but they've got to do a better job of protecting their guy, keeping him upright, letting him go make some plays for this offense. That's the only way he's going to get hot. They got to give him more time.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. He gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, for him not to hand that ball off on the RPO, the quarterback obviously saw something he liked there in the left flat, but it wasn't open. As a result, it's an incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Moffitt. Good timing on the quick out. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They're working that left side. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he missed it. No good. Missed opportunity with the field goal, and the deficit is still 15.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. FIU pushing tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They're setting up the screen. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And the Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
He might want another play. Going to sling it on second down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. FIU will line up to punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the mids, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what to catch it, big fella.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on third down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Looking for a man. It's Moffitt. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Right down the middle. He's got it. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to throw again. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Quarterback making checks. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Finds his man down the middle.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back to throw, it's Gilliam. Might be looking to run. Trying to make match. Breaks into the open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third.
Going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Bombs away. I like it, man. Deep shot and another deep shot. Back-to-back plays for this offense where they want to take advantage of their speed on the outside. They talked about it coming into the game, and you can see it. They've got burner.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's McGowan.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan when you lose your starting quarterback. Now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. From the gun, he'll try to throw. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Gilliam. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ready.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And the defense drags him down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Turning it on. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Looking downfield, it's McGowan. Fires to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Gabriel. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. FIU pushing tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Safe little shovel pass. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffs!
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up 14 over Oregon State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Quarterback making adjustments. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Dropping back, it's Gilliam. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
But you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive.
A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.